All right. Hope everyone is well. Did Discord do what it needs to do? It did. Good job,
イエーイ
Discord. I will
お兄ちゃん
answer any
ピー
and
スピー
all
ス
DMs later. Hey, thank you for the Prime Switch. Prime Switch? I'm so fucking tired. Let's try again. Hold on. Just take two. Just take two. Hey, Lizard. I appreciate the subscription. 8 months. You know, 1 month streak. I appreciate it. Hit him with the Prime sub. All right. Like the video, subscribe, hit the bell. Say hi to YouTube. This will be on YouTube later. And it's time to get into Kubera, the Finite 13. Lucky number 13. That's where we at right now. Alright, so last chapter was kind of crazy
イ
with the
エー
God
イ
of Earth.
お兄ち
What
ゃ
are
ん
we about to do
ピース
today?
ピ
So
ー
did
ス
Lee's do it? I don't think she did, but let's see what happens. Me. Was it you who killed Osiris? It wasn't me. I just birds. Big birds. Big bird. Big words. Big curb. Let me stop. I'm sorry. I'm not a rapper. I don't know what I'm doing. All right. So Anna's hugging her. Birds are coming. She's like, oh, snap. Then there's like an explosion. She's flying off. Then there's like a white thing and a hand comes out. Is that her somehow summoning? What's that? Oh no. Oh wait. Is that her mom getting incinerated? Wait. Oh no. She's getting cooked. Oh, damn. I thought somebody was coming through the light to like grab her for a second, but I'm like, no, that's probably her mom pushing her away while she's getting cooked by whatever attack is hitting her. God damn. Damn. Yeah, Mumsy's gone for real. Gasp. Oh no, she's traumatized. Oh my god, yo. Look, kid, look at me. It's better not to think of it. Forget it all. Mom, I don't want to forget, mom. Maybe this is a bad dream, and when I wake up from the dream, mom will be back. He's like, oof. This is not a dream. Wait. I can't do it right now. I wish Vince was here. This is not a dream. This is not a game. Your mom is half black, half white. You not a full nigga. We are not the same. It's simple to get rid of the things you don't want to see. But in order to make the village look exactly the way you want, I would have to divide my power here. It would be fatal for me to divide what little power I have managed to gather in such a trivial place. Okay. Even if you're the one who summoned me, this is a wish I cannot grant. I can't neglect a task that is more important to this universe for the comfort of a single human. That's fair. But oh, insight? The future. The future. Okay, hold on. Yeah, future Lee's. Is she smiling here? He's the confused. Just now, was that this child's future? It can't be. That clearly looked like the beginning of the universe when Manaka was fleeing with Gandhavra. Okay, we met in that distant past. It can't be. Then I see. So that's why you were able to summon me, kid. Listen carefully. I have hope for your future, so I could grant your wish. But that path is one that will ultimately lead you to unhappiness. Once you reach an age where you can understand my words a little better, I will ask you properly. But if you want to avoid unhappiness from this moment on, then give up your mother. If you bring back mom, I will be unhappy. Why? Mom is someone who makes everyone happy. You may be happy in the moment, but that will not be the case in the future because your past met such an unhappy ending. Is he saying her past met an unhappy ending in the beginning of the universe? So he has already met this version of her? Wait, hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me finish the chapter first, then we'll come back. That honor and recognition will go to someone else. Only I will wait. No, hold on. I gotta go back up. Hold on one second. Okay. Listen, if you want to avoid happiness for this moment on, to give up on your mother. If you bring back mom, I'll be unhappy. Why? Mom is someone who makes everybody happy. You may be happy in the moment, but that will not be the case in the future because your past met an unhappy ending. That honor and recognition will go to someone else. Only I will know the struggle and pain, my body which has endured so much strife, my heart ripped to shreds, my memories holding only pain, my soul bereft of dignity, my entire existence, now one with the name. All of it will be lost, and I will soon disappear from this world, mister. Is that what she said to him at the beginning? Is it from season 3 prologue? Okay, okay. One Last God, Kubera, story and art by Kurigam. Season 3, episode 307, The Finite 13. All right. Why did you stop talking? Says Yuta. So, how exactly were you summoned by Lees that day? Even though, as an Astica, your nature is a little bit better, in the end, you're using humans for your own benefit, aren't you? Okay. You did not like that. you don't like you didn't like that. You didn't like that at all. Look at his face. He's been through some ish too, man. He's been through some ish. Y'all both have seen some ish. All right, hold on. To the extent of giving false obstacles and spreading the name Kubera to the people who could have otherwise lived a normal life, that alone doesn't make you seem like someone with a good nature. Yeah, but the prologue was in third person. TR made a note somewhere. No, yeah, what I'm trying to discern, like her saying that to him, is that words that he like? It's it's hard. I'm trying. Basically, what I'm trying to discern is when he originally used insight in that moment. Is my mic on? Okay, thing. Okay, when he used insight in that moment just now, right, and saw the future version of herself and said that was at the beginning of the universe. What I was trying to discern is, did he already meet an older version of Lee's at the beginning of the universe where she told him the words in the prologue? And after realizing this kid is that person he met way back when the universe first started, that's why he decided, okay, based on the words told to me, when you're old enough to really comprehend what I'm saying, I'm gonna give you a choice. But if you choose to walk this path, you will be unhappy. That's what I'm trying to discern. He said, yes, yes. Okay, so there we go. See? I'm smart sometimes. Sometimes I'm not dumb. Let's go. He did, yes. It was hinted at the wait of time. Okay, all right, bet, bet, bet. This reread's gonna hit, man. Okay. So even though as an Azteca your nature is a little bit better, in the end you're using humans for your own benefit, aren't you? To the extent of giving false obstacles and spreading the name of Kubera to people who could have otherwise lived a normal life. That alone doesn't make you seem like someone with a good nature. After all, most of them were targeted and killed for their name. Targeted for the name and killed. Do you think someone like me who has only endured crisis after a deadly crisis because of the name Kubera wishes to hear any more about that? In the Serum realm of M23, you told me to attack you so confidently, but now that we've come this far, you're spewing nothing but nonsense. Sorry, nothing but seemingly poor excuses. What is it you want from me exactly? If you wanted to fight to the death, you should have initiated it right away. If this was the year N23, I would have. But you want but if you want the decisive battle to take place in year N5, then come at me. To me, Willarv being destroyed in N5 and the future vanishing as a possibility isn't such a bad option. She's like, okay. She's shaking, she's trembling, he's looking. Stop it. Please stop. Seriously. You're so inconsiderate in what you say. What's even worse is that you're saying all of that knowingly. I don't care. If I wanted to be seen as a good person, I wouldn't have said anything that implicates me. The earth is starting to shake and shatter. Face reality, Kubera Lees. With such a weak and half-hearted mindset, you won't protect anything. Oh man, he's talking. He wants you to be able to. He wants, like, to me right now. He wants you to be able to embody the words that he told Brahma about what it is to be a true god, enduring suffering and blah 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 whoop de whoop. That's my opinion, at least. And right now you're disappointing him with that half-hearted resolve. Do you got that dog in you or not? Do you have the despair, the ability to handle the Zetsubo or not? Yes or no? Please, let's just go. We find a better way on our own. I'm sorry, Yuta. Wait a moment. I need some time to myself. And she walks away. Okay. You came here and told her that story on purpose. Don't you think you're being too sloppy? Lee doesn't have the personality to even consider it, so she won't know what's wrong with that story of yours. But I thought it was strange as soon as I heard it. Mass producing humans to delay Manasavin's victory is a really inefficient method of winning with a low chance. Wait, I just like, am I dyslexic? Like, what is going on? Naya, take two. Mass producing human Kuberas to delay Manasavin's victory is a really inefficient method with a low chance of winning. Like, I just made up, like, I said what he said, but I just made the words up. I didn't read them. Oh, God. That's not what should be done in the preparation period before your name shattered. You should have searched and killed as many of the human Kuberas who already existed in this world as possible. Okay. You should have laid in wait with the with wait, you should have laid in wait with the bare minimum of Kuberas right in the palm of your hands. And killed them and then oh my god, and killed them the very moment the power of the name finally scattered and the competition began. Sure. Then the competition would have ended without Monasavin being able to take a single step. If I'd used that method, your mother would have lost interest. In the first place, mass producing humans with the name Kubera was not something I did on my own. In fact, after the name was shattered, there were far more Kuberas than the ones I named, dividing my power throughout the universe. Very interesting. Did my mother also spread oracles that there is benefit in having the name Kubera? It could have been your mother or perhaps Vishnu. Vishnu, these are for you. This one and this one, Vishnu, for you. Kali, this is for you. Yeah. It could have been your mother, perhaps Vishnu, or even gods acting under Brahma's command. Is that Paimon? I love Paimon. Paimon's the only thing about Genshin Impact that I love. I love Paimon. She's so adorable. Um, with a small number of Kuberas, regardless if it would be I want a Paimon plushie. This is so random. I know I was random as hell. Let me write that down. I might need one. Paimon plushie. I got sidetracked. Sorry. Uh, the picture perfect for this chapter. What is Brahma getting? Yuta is so traumatized by Cal, he doesn't miss a chance to ask if it's her fault. It's true. It's true. He don't trust his mom at all. All right, hold on. It could have been okay. Sorry. Or even gods acting under Brahma's command. With a small number of Kuberas, regardless if it would be an easy win for me or Manasavin, it's obvious that whatever they were hoping for wouldn't come to pass. Who is that? I can't. Is that's not Chandra? That Agni? What, I can't tell who that is. It's too silhouetted for me. Is that Kali? All right. Anyway, and someone like and approaching a random person, being like, "Name your baby Kubera." So the interest must have coincided with increasing the numbers of Kuberas. Even so, many questions remain. If you were planning on mass producing human Kuberas and killing them before Manasafin did, why were you so laid back all the time while the Red Sky incidents were taking place? You would have been able to ignore the city barriers and kill off the strongest of the Kubera candidates very easily. Looked like China to me, and people theorize that's Lila's mom because of the hair. And she's holding Lila? Okay, interesting. Or was I decide? City barriers and kill the strongest of the Kubera candidates very easily. Even so, you sat idly by, and eventually many Kuberas fell into the hands of the Suras. Fortunately, the resurrection attempt 7 years ago failed, but even up until recently, it didn't seem like you had any intention to kill Kuberas, as you must do in order to win. I feel like Asha's involved. Like I feel like Asha's the variable you're not thinking about Yuta because her divine affinity goes up or whatever when she kills one. Like she's a part. She became a part of this game even if it was late. Maybe I'm over. Man, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Anyway, even up until recently, it didn't seem like you had any intention to kill Kubera's as you must in order to win. After the resurrection failed and Massivin was incapacitated, killing the remaining Kubera should have been your first priority. Leaving aside Lee's, the human who summoned you. Why did you keep the other Kubera candidates alive? Did you ever intend to kill them in the first place? According to the competition's conditions, there was a way for you to win without killing the humans at all. If only Manasavin weren't there, the possibility of you losing would have vanished. And if you waited out the humans' lifespans after the god of death would have killed them. And so you being a being with infinite lifespan would have emerged as the final victor. Of course, Manasavin as the top Nasaka of the United Clan would have been hard to kill under normal circumstances. But right after he gave up his true name in order to gather your power, you had a chance as long as you took advantage of that opportunity. I once thought similarly, but that method takes a lot of time. My name was shattered, and I, who had returned to my pre-Azteca state, decided that there was no reason to wait until all the candidates had reached the end of their lives. So I was killing Kuberas between the Cataclysm and the year N5. After regaining my original nature through the summoning that day, I stopped. But as soon as my nature calmed down, a primeval god intervened, stoking the flames of the competition once more. That creation was of Asha Rahiro. Queen! Yeah! Bring her back. One more spin. I need that. All right, sorry, I'm getting dizzy. Okay, now we're talking. Asha, we want Asha. Okay, that magician, in place of me, who had grown passive in killing Kuberas, became the executioner of actively killing Kuberas off. A card held by both Vishnu and Kali to be continued. Bring her back. Bring her back. Yes, come on. I need Asha, bro. I need her back. Everyone's been theorizing whether Asha is Vishnu or Kali's card, but nobody guessed both. They both using her. I guess that's true. Kurigama's blog. Wait. Tiara season 3 prologue. Though it is switched up from you to I, the prologue seems to have been someone quoting her words. Quite bet. Kurigama's blog. Season 3, episode 307, The Finite 13. Suspiciously friendly Mister. Rather than bending his knees, wouldn't have been better to take the appearance of a kid. He could do that, but Kid Lees is a character who isn't particularly scared when he's an adult called Kubera. So at the time, if God Kubera had looked like a kid, she wouldn't have treated like a god and instead like a peer. That makes sense. Seems like God Vishnu possibly did not like that God Kubera listening to time leads at the beginning of time. Maybe she had him give Gandhi the power to erase souls. So maybe a lot of the things that happened in the beginning of this universe was Time Lee's coming to the God of Earth and telling him to do this and do that. So Vishnu being upset that gone, oh, I see what you're cooking. I see what the scope is cooking. Sorry. Okay, so the attitude of Lee's in the inside who said get lost and this smiling Lee's were very different. Which one will appear first? The Lee's of season 3, 168, and Lee's of season 3, 237. Also different attitudes towards Maruna. Let's see which one appears first. Get Lost, season 1, episode 87. Sudden change in appearance. There is a big difference in attitude compared to when he's in front of Lee's. LOL. There's no need to cover his mouth either. Yeah, because his girlfriend's in danger. If Asha had the time power, how would she use it? Like a queen. What is this? Kurigam's blog. Regarding my wrist, oh man, wrist SIU gimmick. My wrist will normally last up half a day, but these days it's in a state where I have to rest for an hour after drawing for an hour. So the only problem if the work is delayed, but I can still draw. The headache continues, and the pain is a pain in the ass. The whole head is ringing. Wisdom teeth removed, and the ear infection. Imagine I'm matching all the worst things I've kind of before for 2 weeks temporarily. Took time to get through it, but didn't help. Prescribed the mountain of medication. I was told that I didn't get better after being mentioned. I have to get a detailed examination. But I was really scared. Didn't get better after taking the medicine for 2 weeks. In the meantime, starting to be regretful about possibly not being able to go to India when I already bought the plane ticket. Haha. Anyways, for the time being, India. Ooh, research perhaps. um for like more mythology. Anyway, for the time being, the series will continue as normal. There's not much time left in the final chapter, so it'll be finished somehow. As for what happens after it, it is irrelevant for now. I decided to take a hiatus after the chapter ends. The period of absence will vary depending on how serious the illness is. Not period of absence forever. Something like this should never happen. In that sense, there won't be any side stories or blog or trivia in the hiatus. I got headaches. Please understand. I understand. You're good. Take a break. You deserve it. Well deserved, Queen. At first, I posted something on the author's homepage out of excitement, but I stopped after hearing every time I wrote a post, it would come as a notification from Webtoon app. I became scared to say something. How soon as I posted it, the number of likes went up quickly. But he gave God, however, the power to erase the souls much later. Maybe, but it's possible that maybe he took her words seriously after the fact. Maybe not initially. Maybe he had to see how things were shaping out, and maybe this made the discernment that Gon Havra having that power was probably better. I don't know. Yeah, the two may not be linked, but it was a sticking point that he made towards Kubera making the deal. Age. Lately, I've been getting a lot of questions about my characters' ages are still written in Korean format. In fact, the best challenge version was series in 2008. It was written in blah blah blah. So Lee's 15, 100 and 63 centimeters, 56 kg. Evidence was written intentionally internationally. At the time, everyone was used to the Korean age format. So when I wrote it in international format, they took it as Korean age. So in order for my intended age to be properly communicated to the readers, I thought it would be better to adapt to the reader's perception of age. So when the series became an official webtoon, I changed all the characters' ages to Korean ages, and I've been publishing the series that way until now. However, during the serialization, social awareness changed a lot, and the notation in my webtoon was once again treated incorrectly. LOL. Is the issue that the serialization has been running this long? However, a lot of it has been serialized. The remaining amount is much less. Cards, blah blah blah. Best comment. Just the Korean HSM that was you officially some okay, whatever, man. All right. Get better, rest, enjoy vacation. All right, let's talk about the chapter. Sorry. So, how do y'all feel about this chapter, man? First and foremost. Okay, so now I'm starting to really get what his kind of original oracle or insight, not oracle, insight about her really was at the very beginning and whatnot, because now those words hold weight in a different sense to me because I realize him seeing exactly what she looked like is like, this is somebody who I met when the universe first began. And this is what she said. And I wonder how much she's acted on her words, but seeing that this was the very being who was able to take him out of his like non-astical form, whatever you want to call it, a pre-astical form, and make him regain his memory, his wills or whatever. Because to some degree, right? I don't know if you guys got this impression, the prologue from season 3 where it says that honor and recognition will go to someone else. Only I will know the struggle and pain, my body which has endured so much strife, my heart ripped to shreds, my memories holding only pain, my soul bereft of dignity, my entire existence, now one with the name, all of it will be lost. And I thought to some degree, this entire thing could be something you could apply to the God of Earth in some way, shape, or form. Like maybe I'm forcing it, but him kind of losing his sense of himself, his dignity, maybe the credit of, Injiro gets the credit of being king of the Aztecas, even though he was the one who willing to take the spear and make the promise with Anata and whatnot, where it's like maybe in his pre-Azteca form, he was in a lot of physical pain. I'm not entirely sure. I felt like it was a bit of a double entendre. Like, the meaning is for Lise and what she went through as in her time form, whatever you want to call it, but also the God of Earth. So yeah, what's up? Nah, yeah, this morning I saw the leaks for the next Guilty Gear Strive DLC, and goddamn, I'm happy right now. Anyways, how you doing, Chief? Can't complain. As my grandma says, still breathing. Did Lise kill her mom? I don't know. I don't think so. Unless you think Lisa's interpretation of what happened is incorrect, and it wasn't the Garudas or whatever that got them out the paint. Also, 29 peeps in here. Let's go. Yes, shout out to y'all. Looked like she shoved Lee's out of a transcendental fire with a syringe. That's how I took it originally. That's how I took it. Okay. That's how I took it. The Garudas were dead to rights, but there was some in the sky, right? Am I am I blind? On top of brain dead today? No, look in the look up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's the Garuda flying insane. Look at it in the sky. They in the sky. There's some left. So yeah. So a spoiler from Cod Kubera when Lee disappear. His insights on her have oddly like not always been 100% correct or concrete, and maybe that's what she believed, and maybe something will change, but it's possible. I told you guys, I don't know why a lot of you are expecting a happy ending. I know Kurigam, she's a bad person. We're not seeing happiness at the end, bro. We're not seeing happiness at the end. we're we're gonna it's gonna be the last chapter and everyone's gonna be sad and we're gonna be crying and we're gonna be like, what a great story, but what an asshole. You think Lee's on her Kid Goku graded pack? She killed her mom. I don't I guess I mean I don't think it's a crazy thing to maybe have to think about in some capacity, but I don't think so. That's just my personal belief. I could be totally wrong, but I don't think so. I really hope not though. Looks to me like in if you look here again, sometimes you see something, but Kurigom's like actual real context for it is completely different, especially with time travel. So maybe like see right here, it looks like she's hugging her to like protect her to some degree. Like don't look up there. Then Lee looks scared, like her eyes. Now you can maybe you want to argue her eyes here was using some type of magic, but it looks like whatever came, it came from the sky. It caused this massive explosion, right? She got pushed away from it right here. That's her mom's hand being fried and cooked by whatever it is that hit them. And yeah, so that's what I thought. It's called One Last God. Of course, it won't be a happy ending. Well, if Time Lee gets to live with Utah or something, he could, I don't know. I think some characters might get a happy ending or at least bittersweet, but I don't, I don't, I don't think we gonna suffer. We gonna keep suffering, and then the moral of the story is life is suffering, but you can pick your suffering. That's what I'm getting. She's under Jordan Peterson. Pick the version of suffering you want to have because no matter what, you will suffer in life. No, it's just that Rand's past journey arc, Kubera. Wait, just that in Rand's past journey arc, Kubera appears, Elise is covered in blood, and the Garudas are all dead on the ground. You don't think that maybe when she got pushed away, some of the blood splattered onto her as her mom was getting cooked? Maybe I don't know if that makes sense. I guess because I don't know how blood. I'm not a scientist, but I don't know if she was being burned or exploded. Was a burning explosion. I thought maybe the blood splat on her, or maybe she like saw her mom's corpse and like tried to pick her up on some Simba type beat. You know what, Shiva? That's not crazy to me because she's fucking powerful. Especially after me and Glam having the discussion of Lee's versus Bam. It is. I wonder if she pushed her out the way, but the attack just didn't kill her. No, I don't know if there's a third party that took out both the gorillas and the villagers. I feel it. Yeah, because she's a very strong pureblood, all things considered. Even from the very first beginnings of the story, her leaping up a building, her dropping from really crazy heights, hopping across the water channel, the jokey punch that sent Kaz flying. She uprooted a tree, and I think God Havro was like, "Are you working out?" Like she's very powerful. Hmm. I think the Garudas killed the villagers. Then she flipped and went bird hunting in like one of her blackout modes because she has a tendency to kind of black out and do something crazy, incredible in a trance. That makes sense. Instead of thinking Lee's killed the Garudas, why do you think she killed her mom? Hmm. So she saw the villagers die, went into one of her little trances, bodied them all, and didn't remember it. So the last thing she legitimately remembers is her mom That makes sense to me. I don't have an issue with that. Oh man, I need more. I need more. This was good though. Oh my god, it's just suffering and pain. I need more Asha, please. I just hope this is the conduit and the reason for Asha to get back in the story. But I'm surprised I got that right. I was saying to myself like I feel like what Utah's not considering is Asha because she seems to be a late game piece. You know. Well, I should have said kill us and disappear because the villagers already outlived their lifespans. I guess some of because I think what's gonna happen is you know how he says here, um, if you give up your if wait actually let me just look at it before my dumbass butchers it. Look, kid, it's better to not think about it, forget it all. It's like I don't forget my mommy. It's a bad dream. It's simple to get rid of the things you don't want to see with the transcendental, which he ends up doing. He said, but even though you summon me, I can't grant that. I can't neglect what's happening to the universe just for one human. Then he sees her and he's like, oh, when Manaka was playing with Ganhavra on the distant past, he said, it can't be. Then you, I see. So that's why you were able to summon me. Kid, listen carefully. Then he says, okay, I could, help you with your wish, but that path is one that will lead you to unhappiness. One where you reach an age where you can understand. Well, sorry, once you reach blah blah blah. Basically saying, give up your mom right now, and you can avoid unhappiness. I don't think Kid Lees has the ability to understand what he's saying, so she's going to choose her mom in the moment, forcing him to split his power to possibly make the transcendental or whatever the case is, and that's why we see the villagers who outlive their lifespan or whatever. I'm not sure. We'll see how it all comes full circle, you know. So yeah, that was good. That was good though. Oh my goodness, I just this is the ultimate story of recontextualizing scenes from the past, or everything that you look at may not be as it is currently presented. It might be you might think this is an obvious moment of I'm just climbing a cliff, but then in season three, you're like, this cliff is actually something completely different. It was really a Surah she was climbing the whole time that was asleep. Or like, she's really good at that, and I'm very impressed by it. She said, you got to go. Thanks for the stream. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming. So the true revisionist history. That's a fact. Like, and as far as I can tell so far, it's never. It's either it's been very well planned out from the start, or at the very least, if she has a new idea, she's very good at not allowing it to contradict with earlier things that happened in the narrative, which I think is very hard to do. It's actually a feat. It's quite impressive. Like credit where credit is due. So shout out to Kurrigan, man. She out here killing it. But all right, let me see. Anything in this chapter? I actually want to know how Kaz and the brother Hyas, I will Hyas, Hyas, um, plays into this being under the same mental transcendental, even though Kaz was aware that it was fake. Like, I kind of want to see that linking piece if possible. I don't know if we'll get it, but okay. TLDR, Kurigam has an IQ of 180, of 89, 190. You gotta round that up, bro. Round that up, round it up the same way my principal he allowed me to pass with a 46, bro. Round that up, man. All right. What was everyone's favorite panel? I pay respects to the heavily wrinkled brain queen. Favorite panel. I'm trying to think. There wasn't any. I mean, mine might secretly be Asha at the end here, but I like this panel a lot, the prologue one. But I'd argue I like the words here the most and how they relate back to God Kubera. If I remember, Rand and Kelevinka were fighting the Garudas in N5 when they were time traveling. The two, oh wait, are they? Oh shoot, the two Kubera panels is cool. Oh, that one's cool too. Manasavin, you fucking imposter. Also, Utah and boyfriend mode. Like, Yo, what you say about my girl? Huh? You see, he tried to be all nice and cute and composed, and he's all like, I'm a good boy. And as soon as he leave, yo, dog, are you fucking stupid? I love it. I love it, yo. They're one of my favorite couples, man. I really I needed to flourish and see it nourished or whatever the fucking meme is, but I don't foresee it. We're gonna suffer. Asha, one last betrayal. I got one more in me. I got one more in me. Abyss 19, but I'm not sure they killed them. Oh, they were fighting at the very least. Are you saying that you think they were in this area and possibly when that happened, the aftermath of what they did hit them? Let me look at Abyss 19 before I switch gears here. Let's see. Let's take a gander. I just don't understand what happened. why didn't why didn't you obey me? Why does it say next chapter? Go to Abyss 19. Hello? Okay, let's try that again. Abyss 19. It is dead ass not working. All right, hold on. I gotta do this then, which is slightly annoying. Manga decks. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up! Manga decks. Abyss 19. Okay. Let me see. So you think over here? Actually, that kind of makes sense because this would have to be the same time because she took the summoning from Jabril to some degree or whatever, right? You said what? You said you did. What? You said you disappeared. What could you have been busy with? You, yeah, E2 method, Agni, blah blah blah, something. She dies here, I guess. So while they're fighting on the mountain here, you're thinking the aftermath of their battle with some of the Garudas could be the very thing, Sempati and all that could be the very thing that hit them? That's kind of crazy. What you're trying to say is we don't know who killed the Garudas after they killed Lisa's mom. Maybe it was Rand. Oh. The chapter fell into the abyss. Jabril hasn't faced Lila yet because she was with Claude right now. So this everything goes down. Or am I off on the timeline? A scope? I don't know. I couldn't even tell you, brother. Couldn't even tell you. I don't know. Oh, this is the Vigor Boys chapter. The Vigor Boys. Anyways, good stuff though. Yes, we are now before all that happens. Okay, so we're on the right path. We putting our oh my god, we putting our brain cells together, rubbing them together, making some sense. You feel me? But all right, I'll give this chapter like an 8 out of 10. It was good, good stuff. Need more Asha, so you know I'm here for it. That's the goal. That's top three dead or alive. Yeah, my favorite piece of dialogue was the repackaging of the prologue for season 3. That was good stuff. And then seeing the God of Earth realize who she really is, and that's why he kept an eye on her the way that he did. So, all right, Kubera people, appreciate you guys sliding. Appreciate you guys coming through. I'm gonna switch gears now to Le Tower of God. Shout out to the Patreon gang. I appreciate the continued support. Shout out to the certified BAM lovers, CBL Nation, CBL gang. It is what it is. But also shout out to the Priest of Fire. You know that's Brilith gang. Could they be the real CBLs? I think they just might be. But a huge big shout out to the Fifth Zen Gods. Shout out to Zyler Scotty, Zodiac Nemco, Zachary Cooper, Tino Brown, Tikos, Simi, Scobe, Revenant, Naz Riley, Markov, Lucky Roo, Lazy Dragon, Johnny Rogers, Huey, Triss, Childish Nujabis, Andrew, Big Allen, and Big Abdel. Your support is appreciated. Yo, I stepped in a bed the other day. Yo, I can afford a bed now. You guys are out here saving my life.